Yo, what is up, everybody? So, you probably read the title right this, or at least hopefully you did. As for this video, is my Geometry Dash hot takes. Now, before I start this video, this is all my opinion. It's not subjective. You guys don't have to agree with it. In fact, I would be surprised if anybody agrees with these opinions. I'm only gonna be giving a few, so the video isn't over an hour long or something like that. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so my first hot take is that I Spy with My Little Eye is the worst easy demon. Now, it's not because of Voxycat or anything, it's not even the deco. It's because the gameplay sucks. I was trying to beat the level for a while, and I got to 50%, but did a lot of 100% practice runs, and I can tell you right now, the gameplay sucks. And low-key, I just did not like the gameplay for that level. Now, if you played I Spy with My Little Eye at any point, you might agree with this too. Just saying, you might agree with that too. Honestly, it's the worst easy demon just because of that factor. And also because the effects are really strong, and my eyes are somewhat sensitive. Not super, though. It's just that, yeah, they do hurt my eyes to look at that level. And so that's another thing that adds onto it. So, the deco, it's really good. It's just that, yeah, it's a bit, I guess, hard to look at. Alright, so my next hot take is that Eon is overrated and is also the worst extreme. And this is another thing to do with gameplay, where the gameplay is unbalanced and overall just unplay tested. Now, I have 6% on Eon, and honestly, that was annoying enough. So, honestly, if I were to beat another extreme demon after the one I'm trying to beat right now, Red World, it would probably be that one, just so I don't have to ever play it again. Because, gosh, it sucks. Like, the decoration isn't even that bad. It's just really simple, which is fine. It's just the gameplay sucks. It's really bad. Alright, so my next hot take is that Theory of Everything 2 is... Well, this actually isn't that bad of a hot take, but Theory of Everything 2 is the best Rob Top Demon level. Now, this one could be considered a hot take. Some people might consider it deadlocked, which is also pretty good. And also, I just like Theory of Everything 2. The song and how it progresses in its levels is really good. And honestly, I just think it's a really redeeming factor about it. And that's really basically it. So that's about it. Honestly, I think TOE 2 is the best drop top demon. I would definitely say Deadlocked comes a really close second, and then Club Step, also a very close third. All of them are on par with each other, which kind of made it hard to really say which one my favorite was. Alright, so my next hot take. This one I know a lot of people are gonna dislike with me. Cosmos Unleashed is the worst upcoming top 1. I know, boo me in the comments. But like I said, this is all my opinion. Okay, so basically, I already made a video on this whole topic, but to sum it up in a really short manner, I just said that it used way too many trigger uses. The deco looked kind of bland and really glow usage. Now, I am new to creating. It might look like I've been creating for years. I've only been really creating for about 8-ish months now. So that's really it, but I honestly think Cosmos Unleashed looks pretty bad. It's just because it's hard to see the gameplay. Now look, again, my hardest is one of the easiest medium demons in the game. I can't be really judging gameplay on these. But honestly, the gameplay does not look that great. The decoration is, well, horrid in my opinion. And overall, I just don't like the level. In fact, I think the best part of the level is the first part of the level. but all the other parts just are kind of bad in my opinion. I just don't like it, and honestly, the level hasn't grown on me. In fact, it's probably grown on me less and less by the day. Whenever I see the level get verified, I'm legit going to scream in pain and agony because I do not want to see that level rated. I don't think it deserves it. Now, look, I'm not trying to criticize the deco. I'm just trying to say every space level kind of looks like that. Sonic Wave Infinity kind of has that same textile, and honestly, I think we see it too much. Now, look, space levels are cool. We already know that. But I feel like space levels, it's really hard to make a unique one, and Cosmos Unleashed falls into the identity crisis, kind of like Avernus. It's just supposed to be a cash grab level, really, with a bunch of big names, and that's about it. That's all it has really going for it. And that's about it. Alright, so my next hot take is that Nine Circles, listen to this, is a bad level. Now, this is why I say this. So, the decoration, cool, it's the first of its kind. I honestly don't like it though because there's no background. There's actually no background. There's only a background on the ship and ball part. I don't think that's fair for the rest of the level because Nine Circles has a really energetic drop, which I think deserves a cool background. Maybe even something just like simple block pillars would do the trick and give it so much more depth. And I guess just a cooler design, really. Now, it's not to say that the level is particularly bad, it's just really saying that the background is really bland and could use work. But I know that Zobros has basically quit the game at this point. He literally uploads like one level every 2 years at this point. So, yeah. Alright, so my next hot take. Now, this one isn't as bad, but it's that Avernus is actually good. Now, this is why I say that. So, honestly, I say that Avernus is good is only because of the deco. The gameplay doesn't look that fun, low-key. So, that's why I say that. So, the deco looks good. The gameplay looks horrible. I honestly think the deco looks pretty cool for a heck level. And honestly, overall, it actually looks, in my opinion, better than Slaughterhouse, which is a pretty cool thing, actually. Slaughterhouse is really up there with a good level. So, honestly, I think Avernus is a really good level. It doesn't have too much identity. It's, again, a crash, or I haven't even said again. Um, it is a cash grab off of the golden, but I think the golden is already a cool enough for it to, I guess, be its own level. So yeah, let's move on to my next hot take. Right, so my next hot take is that, and this one I know might get some people mad. Conical Depression looks good. I get that it's a 1.0 level, but I mean, honestly, I feel like this one might actually not make that many people mad. You know what? Take back what I said. Never mind. It won't make people mad. But honestly, I just feel like it wouldn't make that many people mad to see this. I honestly don't think it looks that bad. No, people can have their own opinions. Again, this is all my opinion. It's not subjective. You don't have to agree with it. In fact, I'm assuming you already have disagreed with all of these. So, yeah. But honestly, I just feel like Conical Depression isn't even that bad of a level. It doesn't look that bad, and I personally like it a lot. And that's basically the video. I just wanted to put some of these out there. And honestly, this is just kind of a video to see if anybody would agree with these. I'm assuming nobody will, which is fine by me. Honestly, I'm expecting to get some bad comments from this video. But honestly, like I said, this is all my opinion. You guys are entitled to your own opinion. I'm assuming everybody says that, you know, I Spot My Little Eye is, after all, one of the best extreme, or not extreme, easy demons. And that's you. I don't think that, but you could think that. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video, and see you in the next one.